What's up, everybody? You all have probably been wondering, where has Quade been? What have I been doing? I've been doing a bunch of stuff, but for a week I was doing a bunch of nothing, just staying at home, 3D printing, and just playing some games. I had COVID, so that was fun. Had to go through all that stuff. So today's video is just going to be about kind of what I've been doing, update you guys on some projects I'm working on, and just kind of, hey, what's up? This is kind of what I've been doing, and just fill you guys in on everything that's been going on. I apologize I've been absent. It's not what I wanted to do, I promise that. So I'm trying to fill in and just kind of give you guys a rundown of everything that's been going on, some cool stuff we got coming up, and we're going to jump back into our regularly scheduled content. So about a week ago, I wasn't feeling very well, went to the doctor, I had COVID, so that was very fun. Got through all of that. Pretty sure I gave it to like my whole family, so that's not fun. My dad still is not well. Mom's not well. Think she's doing a little better now though, but so that wasn't fun. Had to go through all that stuff. Now Maggie has it. She's sitting at home. Just not a lot of fun stuff, so I had to play catch up at the shop, do a bunch of stuff there. I had just sold the X5, so I didn't have a car. I had to go get a car. Bought a car, I'll show you that in a little bit. And just been kind of doing a bunch of other stuff just with business and just with life in general, guys. Just kind of caught up to me, and then, like I said, that's why I haven't had content. Just kind of a bunch of stuff, just life really, getting everything together. With the shop, it's just been me and James out for a week, so we all got behind on that. I was trying to get all this insurance work done that we had, and just some other work in general, and then just kind of live life. Like I said, I went to go buy a car, found a car. Garrett was also trying to purchase a car, so we went with Garrett to get a car. And it's just been just a lot of cool projects, just back and forth here and there, doing a bunch of everything. As far as RC content goes, I've been working on the back end some F450 stuff. Got a new color coming out for some traction bars and other products we're going to be offering. So that is really cool. I'm really excited to bring that out. There's a huge spider right there on the wall. Anyway, so got some cool stuff coming out for that, for the F450. I'm working on some projects for the Element Trail Runner. They just released a new truck. It looks pretty sick. I wish I kind of waited now and got the, you know, the Tacoma body or whatever, but I'll just wait and get that. And same chassis and everything. So that's really cool. In the RC world to come out with that. I really been wanting to build this Tamiya TT02R, so I'm definitely going to get to that soon. Chase, been needing to get up with him, do some videos of him, and just kind of everything in general I'm behind. So there's tons of stuff coming up because I've been missing out on a lot, and I'm ready to get back into it. I'm ready to start doing some RC stuff again. It was nice to have a little break, but you know, I'm busy, active, I'm ready to get back at it. So definitely got a lot of stuff coming there. We do have some testing we got to do with the other Sin truck we bought as well, and just kind of everything in between. So tomorrow I will fill you guys in on the car I bought, and we'll kind of go through it, and I'll just tell you kind of what it is and everything. Kind of go through that. It's pretty cool. I never thought I'd buy one, but here it is. I own one, and you know, it's pretty cool. It's not bad, I'll admit. Wasn't that kind of guy, but you'll see tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. We'll go through that. So just kind of update, guys. Everything's been going on. We'll jump back in tomorrow, finish up with the car, and show you all that stuff, and get into some other stuff, and just kind of update you guys. So, today I told you I was going to tell you what car I bought, kind of go over why I bought it, what I think is cool about it, and etc., etc. Very spur of the moment purchase in a way. Not 100%, but kind of spur of the moment purchase for sure. Never thought I'd own one of these. It's definitely different. It's not my typical, you know, car that I would buy, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's always good to go out of your comfort zone, go out of your box, and, you know, discover different things, try different things, and just, you know, be different. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's exactly what I did. Here in front of me, turn the camera around here, there is a, boom. This is a 2012 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Car is exactly how I would want it. If I owned a Vet, this is exactly what I would own, so it's why I own it. But it's really cool. I do enjoy driving it. I'll go over a few things that are done to the car and just kind of give you an overview of the car. So I did not buy the car like this. You're gonna watch in this video everything that I did to make the car look like this in this video, but for now I'm just gonna give you a brief overview of it. It is a 2012 Grand Sport. It has some stuff done to it. Suspension is just lowered on the bolts or whatever they call it. It's got a front lip on it, some blacked out side stuff here. I gotta get the black Grand Sport emblems. It's got a little black wing on it, which is cool. It's got the black things right there. It's got the side, the bottom's all smoked out, black tail lights, all that good stuff. You know, it's pretty cool. It's tastefully modified, all that good stuff. Just had new brakes put on it, new rotors and pads. As far as you go to the engine, forgive me, I haven't cleaned this yet, so it's still dirty, but it's just a LS3. This is a Grand Sport, so it does have a dry sump system. Very interesting there. But it's got a heads are built on it. It's got a BTR Stage 3 cam in it. And that about does it. It's kind of it. Then it's just on a tune, just a pump gas tune, 93. No flex fuel, no nothing like that. So other than that, it's pretty mild build. It's just a normal vet. I've always wanted one of these cars. Never thought I'd own one of these cars. It's just kind of like, I don't know, I'm a BMW guy. But that doesn't mean I can't own other cars. It's just what I like is BMWs. So never really thought I'd own one of these. But this one came up local to me, about hour and a half away from a dude. He's in the military. He's getting sent back out on deployment, so he had to let the car go. Lucky for me, I picked up the car from him. Really cool dude, very nice, very awesome. He did seem to take very good care of the car. Said he'd probably buy another one in the future, but it just didn't work out with him being deployed. Completely understand. So when I got this locally, it popped up for a really good deal. What I thought was a good deal. It does drive fantastic. There's no weird noises or anything. I haven't took the top off yet. Probably do that later on, but I'm pretty happy with it. Never thought I'd own a vet. I own a vet. Yeah, it's crazy. This particular vet, as you see, is cyber gray metallic. I really love this color. It's got a bunch of blue pearl in it, and it just kind of pops. You can kind of see right there on top of the fender with the lights from the top up here, but it's just beautiful. It's everything I wanted. I got some stuff on order for it, and yeah, it's the color is just fantastic. I absolutely love this color. Very nice. All right, so we have the whole car compounded. It looks all right. It's not the best, I'll admit it, but it does look pretty good. I'm decently satisfied with it. Definitely brought some gloss black back out into it. Had a lot of swirls, a lot of just like water spotting, especially a lot of water spotting. Jeez, a lot of water spotting. But I think I got majority of it good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll do a little walk around, and then I'm gonna start polishing, and then I'll go to coating the car, and then finally it'll be done. So, I mean, it's not perfect. It hasn't even been wiped down yet. It's really dusty. There's some chips in the hood and stuff. I mean, it's not that bad. Overall, it did come out really good. I'm just really particular with my stuff, and the paint is like, 10 years old now, so 9 years old. But overall, it looks pretty good. It's not that bad. I got to go polish. There's some streaking I haven't done. I just finished polishing the windows. So it looks decent. It's definitely not the best, but it's not the worst. Once I polish it, it should bring some depth and clarity to it and go from there. This is just compound with a microfiber pad. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up and see what she looks like afterwards. Okay, so we're coming along very nicely. I finished polishing and all that good stuff. Did Rupes yellow pad and Sonex perfect finish. Did flawless. Made the car look very good. It did bring some depth and clarity to it, so I'm pretty happy with that. The car's not perfect by any means. There were some, like I said, chips in the front, just sort of like nicks, not even necessarily chips, but just where you could see it like had just been hit over the years. I mean, the car's 2012, so it's not brand new, but I'm happy with it. That's all that matters. It does look really good. We're gonna go ahead and put some coating on it now, do a little overview of the car, and we'll go from there. Then I'll probably top the car with Bead Maker or another product. I'm looking into Geon ceramic detailer, I believe is what it's called. Probably gonna purchase some of that tonight, and then I'm gonna get some of the GSF snow foam that Matt's been talking about from Seth's Garage and try that stuff out, and just gonna go from there. I don't know how long I plan to keep the car. I really do like the car. It is not the best to daily though. I do admit the cam's pretty aggressive. So it is kind of difficult. Like when I got ice cream the other night in the drive through and the lady couldn't hear me, so that was fun, but I don't know how long to keep the car, so I may not go, nothing crazy with like doing, as far as like, I don't know. We'll see. I never know what I'm doing tomorrow, so we'll go from there, guys. But let's go ahead and get this thing coated, wrap this up so I can finally drive the car and wash it. I haven't even really washed it yet. I did a decon. I mean, that was it. But other than that, that's where we're at. All right, we're done. I'm tired, but it's done. It's over with. It looks fantastic. It does have a lot of depth, a lot of clarity. Funny story, I totally messed the back window up. I was putting the coating on the back window. Don't know what I did wrong, but I had two freaking streaks down the center of the back window. I was pissed. It was such a disaster to get off. I sprayed lacquer thinner on it. It literally beaded lacquer thinner. So then I had to take a razor blade and scrape it all off. It was Maggie's idea. It was a great idea. Then did all that, recoated the back window, and now it should all be done. So this is kind of what she looks like now. Looks pretty good. Put a little final touch on, a little auto hot sticker. I'm pretty happy with it. Not bad at all. So I'll just go over the products I used, and we'll go and look over the car, and then we'll call it a day. So I used a lot of rags because I first began to wipe the entire car down with this Car Pro Racer. A very good product. It's just an intensive polish cleaner, just as the thing says. It's great. Smells pretty good. I love that stuff. Wiped the whole car down with that. Then that's where I went with these rags. And then went on to start applying the CSL. Use these little suede applicators from Geon right here. Very good stuff. Just microfiber applicators. Or suede, I'm sorry, and put them on this Car Pro block that I have. Block has seen better day. I gotta order another one. I did that, coated the whole car, let it sit, did it again, and she should be done now. I did all the trim, I did all the lights, I did absolutely everything but the wheels. I'm pretty sure I'm getting different wheels. Don't quote me on it. Paint the calipers, so I'm not really worried about that for right now, but overall, she turned out pretty good. You can see some of the quality in the camera. There's some spots, like I said, in the front bumper I couldn't get out. It's just gonna be what it is. It's a 2012, it's not a brand new car, but it does look pretty freaking good, and I'm pretty happy with it. So that being said, guys, here it is. So that's what she is. Looks fantastic to me. I'm happy with it. It's all that matters. Car looks really good. It's gonna definitely be protected. Not gonna have to worry about anything. Probably not gonna keep the car that long, but I mean, we'll see. I do like the car, but all in all, I don't know. I just like switch things up because I'm crazy. So anyway, that's it, guys. Okay, I kind of knew like there was some weird deals with like jacking Corvettes up and like getting them in the air and like positions that you jack them up in and that you lift them up in. But no one ever told me they were so ridiculously low you couldn't get any type of jack under it whatsoever. So that was my current dilemma I was dealing with this morning. So now I have some 2x4s that I have backed over top of. Hopefully get one of these jacks up under the car. This is a newer one that we bought a couple months ago, and then that's just my normal one I always take to the track. But yeah, so we had to go up under here because this thing kept hitting the lip right here. That one hit the lip at the back. And I just couldn't get under there to that aluminum bar in the center that you're supposed to jack it up on. The back I think will be fine, even with it nose in the air like this. I think I'll still be able to get it under the back. Also to note, Beamer is terrified of the bit, like absolutely terrified. I feel bad for the guy. I guess it's too loud, but he is terrified. He just runs around and like gets kind of excited, but it's pretty funny. Okay, we got the car in the air. I left the jacks under it in the same position, so I didn't have to reposition them again because it was a pretty like big ordeal. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm a BMW guy, but I own a Corvette. Anyway, so got the jack set up under the car with my little wood deal. I got 2 jack stands on each side of the little front and rear subframe cradle deals. So all that stuff's safe. It's in the air. Wheels are all off the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the wheels off. So I can go ahead and polish and coat those, and then I'm gonna repaint the brakes. It's kind of the agenda today. I forgot to say why I was doing all this in the first place, but it's freaking hot today. I got a bunch of fans running, so let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, now we have the wheels off and the brakes and stuff are exposed and I can get to clean everything. I'm kind of going to do it like before and after. I took the caliper off before I started cleaning on this one side and I was like, oh, it's kind of silly. So I'm going to go ahead and do all the other ones while they're bolted up. I'm just going to leave this one off because I got to take it off anyway to paint it. So as you can see in here, this is pretty gnarly, very nasty, just a bunch of stuff, just thousands of miles and years of just like dirt and everything. Brakes are new though, that's a plus, right? Then you come over here. On this one I just cleaned. And voila, looks so much better. Now granted, it's not perfect. Some of the stuff I couldn't like get off this and everything, but other than that, like, it looks fantastic. The aluminum is coming back and brightening up. Caliper doesn't look that bad. Actually, no, it's clean stuff, looks decent. But yeah, all this aluminum brightened back up everywhere in here. All the stuff's clean. I'll put some ultimate dressing on the inside of this and kind of get it to shine up a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it's cleaned up. I mean, you'll never see it, but I know it's clean. That's all that matters. So moving on to the next one. Would you just look at that? Would you just look at it? It is beautiful, folks. Very clean, cleaner than it's ever been in a long time. Pretty happy with it. It's definitely not perfect, but it is definitely a lot cleaner, and I'm very happy. That's all that matters. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Okay, everything's done. I have the inside of the wheels all cleaned up. I'm very happy with how they came out. Outside's not the best. For whatever reason, I polished them, put some wax on them, and then like some bead maker and stuff, but it's just not the best. They just really need to be repowder coated. I'm not gonna mess with all that. I probably won't keep those wheels that long. If I keep the car, we'll get some different wheels. Not really sure what I'm feeling. Maybe it's like I really BBS LMs or CCW Classics or something would be cool like that. Mag Blue TEs would also be sick. So something along those lines. If I keep the car, I'm not gonna keep these wheels. So there's I maybe just keep like sticky tires on them and keep them to the track or something. Unless I get T's, and obviously those would be track wheels. But anyway, we'll see. But as far as that goes, everything is clean under the inside of the car. Like as far as the suspension components and everything, as far as clean as I could get it, or I was willing to go really. I was gonna paint the calipers today, but the paint won't be here until next week. So that's whatever. I'm gonna put the wheels back on. It's kind of a, like I said, a disaster, at least for me anyway. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a BMW guy here owning a Corvette, but to get the car jacked up and everything. So unfortunately I have to do that all again, but it's not really gonna be that bad now that I know how to do it. I'm just trying to like figure out how to do everything the first time, make sure I put the jack stands in the right place and etc. I really got to get some of that rust stopper from Matt, because all the rotors just like this, but I mean it's just water, they'll come off as soon as I drive it. But in here it's pretty clean. It's not the cleanest up in here. I didn't really focus on that much. I mean, it's gonna get dirty as soon as I drive the car, and this is a daily for me right now. But other than that, everything did turn out pretty well. The brakes are all right. Just the Corvette logo is kind of faded. Paint's kind of faded as well. You can probably polish it up and clean it, but other than that, it's just what it is. I'll paint them another day whenever we get that done. But as far as suspension components and everything, all of this looks like brand new in here. So I'm very happy with the way all that turned out. Here's the wheels. Like I said, they are not the best. They, you can see like just some hazing still everywhere, and I mean they're just there's no telling how long ago they were powder coated, but they definitely don't look that bad. I just like I said, sprayed bead maker on them and wiped them down. They look good from afar, not up close really, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So we'll get some new wheels and get all that handled. So I'm put the wheels back on and put my topper over top of the ceramics. I don't know if I'm gonna use bead maker or not for the like topper or whatever. Just after I coat the car, I always used to put bead maker on it just to do it. I really can't tell you why I did it. I just did it. So don't know if I'm gonna do that route, except trying to turn away from bead maker in a way. It's not working. Like, it works good, the gloss is still great and everything. It's just the longevity isn't there, and I mean, I guess I shouldn't expect longevity out of it, but I just feel like there's better out there, so I'm trying to find better out there. Definitely Geon ceramic detailer, ordered that, it's on the way. Try that, I'm pretty excited about it. There was one other product, I forgot what it was, but it'll be here next week. I'll talk about it then when it comes in. But other than that, everything's pretty done there, and I'm just gonna wrap it back up. All right, what's up guys? It's the next day. You know how I said the paint wasn't gonna be here in time? Well, I made it in time. I went to go pick it up, got it, put it on here, just got all the calipers back on, all the wheels back on, all this cool stuff, and the color's pretty crazy, I'll admit. I'll show you guys in a little bit, drop some clips in. The color's pretty crazy. It's not what I wanted, but it's cool, and I do like it. So yeah, it's different. It's different. But all that's done. I did some little accent stuff. Again, I'll show you in a second. Other than that, what we're gonna do now before I jack the car down, since it's up in the air, so like I have that, we're gonna go ahead and put the little topper I was talking about on. I'm gonna use G-Technic C5 or C2 V3, excuse me. That was the coating. We just ceramic coated the calipers too, so that was coating put on there. It was the C5 G-Technic, but we're gonna do C2 V3. It's just like a spray sealant in a way, like 6-month deal, but I'm just doing it to, like I said, I always put something on it. I usually do bead maker. I have that right here in my IK bottle. but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm trying to switch it up, like I said, so I'm going to do the C2. I just ordered my Obsessed Garage drying aid from Obsessed Garage, so I'm really excited to try that out. But for now, this is what we got. We're going to put this on there just to help soak into the coating. Maybe, I don't know, it's probably just going to sit on top or whatever, but it just makes me feel better. It gives me confidence that it's going to have more protection on it just on top of the coating for longevity and just peace of mind, and it's just what I want to do, so that's what I'm doing. Whether it's right or wrong, that's what I'm doing. As far as the brakes go, bam, that's what we're working with. It's like, I don't even know, it's definitely blue. It's appears purple if you just like first glance at it, but it is blue. It reminds me of Blueberry Illusion powder coat. If you don't know what that is, Google it, it's beautiful. This is exactly what this reminds me of. Yeah, so it's definitely, I wanted more of a darker royal blue, but like I was picking out little color chips like the size of my thumbnail, and it's hard to pick and get exactly what you think you're gonna get on a little chip. Then when you see it like in a big surface, it's just like, wow, it's there in your face. So anyway, this is what we're working with. It looks all right. I'm waiting on my Corvette stickers to order those to come in, and we'll see. I also did, instead of the little like red GS there, I put the blue there just to give some accent, make the car more mine. Whether y'all think it looks good or not, I like it, it's all that matters. So waiting on the black Corvette badge for the front as well, and that will probably about wrap up everything for now, like I said, until I get wheels to decide to keep it. So blue brakes, because you know I'm crazy, and then the little blue GS and the thing, and that's kind of it, guys. So let's go ahead and put the C2 V3 on there and get the car down. Also, I'm kind of just like doing everything. Went ahead and did an oil change. Did the Mobil 1 040 and a Wix XP filter. Car takes 10.5 quarts of oil because the dry sump system. Did not know that. It's crazy. So 10.5 quarts of oil are in the car. Wix filter's on. Filled the filter up, then screwed it on there. That's all done. Oil change is good. Now I can start tracking it. All that good stuff. Gives me peace of mind. I know what's in the car. I just like to know, and I like to do my own stuff. So there's that. That's another note. So changing the oil on the Vet, and it appears it has just been changed or something very recently, because it's still clean. You know, I kind of messed up, got it all over my hand. But nonetheless, that's pretty good. It looks clean. There's 2 drain plugs on the car. Kind of weird. There was a Fram filter on it, so I was not happy about that. Definitely changed it. I think he said he used like Rotella T6 or something in the oil, so we're going to swap all that out. What I'm going to be using as far as oil goes is just normal Mobil 1 040 and a Wix XP filter. That's kind of what I determined off the forum. Everybody just like normal Mobil 1. Some people said 530. A lot of people are saying 040. I like this stuff. I've used it before in some BMWs I had, so I figured why not. And then this filter is supposed to be really good. Filter like 95% stuff out. I was going to go with a K&N filter, but it doesn't. It filters more fluently, but not as, or sorry, more volume, but not as fluently. So we went with that one. We're going to try it out. Okay, you just watched me put C2 V3 over the whole car, and I actually ran out before I could get to the windows, but luckily I got the whole car. So I just put bead maker on the windows again. Don't really know why I'm doing this step. I just gives me peace of mind to know that there's another sacrificial layer of protection over top of the ceramic that's on the car, even though there's 2 sacrificial layers of ceramic. It's what I want to do. It's what I like to do. It's what I'm doing, whether it makes sense or not. So and I just keep doing that every other wash. I'll put another product on there, whatever you want to call it. From now on, it will be the Obsessed Garage drying aid. Every other wash, I'll just do exactly what I just did again. Probably with the car wet and dry it down, but then again, maybe not, because I like to blow dry the car just to get all the water out of the cracks and crevices. So we'll see. That's what I do every other wash. It's just kind of a maintenance deal, just how I make sure the ceramic is taken care of and it lasts as long as possible. So now we're gonna get the car down, and she's probably finally done. I think I need to vacuum the driver's floorboard, and then that's it, and then call it a day. It looks pretty good. Guys, I think that's about gonna do it for the Vet. This is all I got for you right now. Everything's kind of done with the car. Brakes are all painted. Wheels are all taken off, clean on the inside. All suspension components are clean. Last thing I did is the engine bay. I messed up so bad. I forgot. I should have done that before I did everything when I was doing a decon on the car, but whatever, it's hindsight. I forgot about it. It's not really that dirty, but still gonna clean it. Probably the end of this week when I do my first wash and stuff. But car is done. I'm happy with it. It looks fantastic. It looks great. I cannot wait to get it in the sun and just see the paint out there. It looks fantastic with that blue pearl. Oh, I just love it. I love it so much. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. I'll be back to some RC content soon, just kind of updating you what's been going on. Like I told you guys when I started this channel, I'm not just going to do RC stuff. I know it's kind of what I mainly do, but I love cars and I like cars, and I'm doing those in the background sometimes, and I forget to film them. So I tried to film some parts of this, some things I forgot, but I got majority of it in here. I do enjoy cars. I plan on making more car content, so let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.